Hi everybody, I feel like a storyteller. So this morning I asked everybody if they had an idea what this card said to them. So the 7 blessings of Eve. These are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards that my big sister Carol Eveson bought for me a while ago, and I'm still learning my way through them. There's a lot to learn. This is the back of the card. Look, gorgeous. Alana Fairchild. Okay, so I thought I'd do this, the 7 blessings of Eve. Thank you to everybody who commented and had a go at interpreting what it means for you. I think with any kind of oracle cards, you know, it's a bit we can look at them and see what resonates with us, and I think that's the most important bit, to look at the cards first in an oracle deck, see what it means to you, see how if it invokes any feelings or thoughts, and then obviously look in the book as well afterwards. But I always like to have a look just to see what feels right for me. So excuse me, the 7 blessings of Eve. This card I chose for everybody today, everybody in the community group. So it says, a spiritual gift shall enter your heart and manifest as a blessing in your life. You have innate talents and abilities which will support your soul into full glorious manifestation. You have been blessed with a beautiful divine destiny to fulfill. That's everybody. You have natural healing ability. Choose your thoughts and words so they reflect what you truly wish to put out into the world, because your influence is stronger and further reaching than you realise. So that's a little message, and then there's a bit about the card, and then there's a short little meditation at the end. So I'm getting surrounded by cats and birds. That's why I look a little bit distracted. So I'll read this, what it says in the book. Eve dwelled in the original paradise, the Garden of Eden. She is the mother of knowledge. From knowledge, wisdom can be developed. Wisdom is the egg of Sophia, the divine feminine power to be a birth mother of higher consciousness, to bring forth the light of loving awareness. Eve's oracle is not an omen of being cast out of paradise. It is a sign that a false view, which has been holding you captive, is going to give way to a greater understanding, which will empower you to be a bearer of the light, a priestess or priest of the egg of Sophia. This oracle encourages you to seek the knowledge you need, to not be held captive by secrets or misinformation, and to know that from the knowledge you shall be able to shed false views, like a snake shedding its skin, and you will grow in wisdom. You shall know what you need to know and find your own way to truth. The oracle also indicates a shift away from shame and confusion, perhaps feeling you have something to prove, or that you are not enough, or that you have to atone for a failing in this or other lifetimes. Instead, your soul is moving you towards a realization of the inherent goodness and grace that is your real nature. You are blessed. You are granted a unique, unrepeatable human life. Even if you believe in reincarnation, acknowledging the soul continues to grow over many, many lifetimes. There will only be one lifetime, when you are this you. If you treasure this life, you will become bolder, more fearless, more willing to step up as your real self, more willing to engage in healing and say yes to whatever makes your heart sing. There is a rabbinic saying that every time a human being walks down the street, a choir of angels cries, make way, for the image of God is approaching. Loving humanity is not always easy, especially when the darker side of human nature causes such suffering. Yet there is much heroism, love, kindness and nobility too. Look to the positive and open your heart to be the best in yourself and those around you. Choose to see and nurture the spiritual light in yourself and others to the best of your ability. We are all growing and evolving in our own way. Even those who trouble your heart are doing their best. Acknowledge that humans have limited capacities and deserve compassion and a chance to awaken spirituality nonetheless. Do not, however, allow yourself to become a doormat to anybody else's ego games. Entrust the spiritual progress and protection of all beings to the divine feminine, as you care for yourself and others as consciously as you can. Certain numbers have a sacred significance that crosses religious and cultural boundaries. 7 is one such number, with significance in Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Baha'i and the New Age. The spiritual power of 7 includes a natural charisma and capacity to be an influential channel for higher wisdom. The presence of 7 is a sign from the universe to reconnect to the sacred. The oracle of the 7 blessings of Eve is a reminder that you are a sacred being and have no need to hold yourself hostage at this time. No need to hold yourself hostage to shame, to blame, guilt, anger, judgment, or fear. Acknowledge your connection to the spiritual knowledge. Pray and your prayers will be answered. So that was a long description, wasn't it? But it feels very right for now. So I really think that this was the right card for us all this week. You know, nobody's perfect. Everyone's got their own views. If you saw that poem that I've put up recently, you know, be kind. Give people time. We're all growing and learning. The human race is growing and learning, and everybody grows at their own pace. So yeah, give yourselves and others time, and we'll get there. We'll get there. So there is, with each of the cards in this book, there is a little meditation at the end. So I think we'll do it. So get yourselves comfy. If you want to sit up with your feet on the floor. I've got some flat cedar out here. I love flat cedar. I use flat cedar a lot of the time in place of like white sage and stuff, because this is plentiful around where I live, and it's beautiful, it's free, and the trees really don't mind me taking a little bit. And these are from my daughter's flat cedar next door, and we had to cut it back because it was taking over the pavement. So it's a bit spitty, but I much prefer using something that's local to me. So if I can, just gonna burn a little bit. Always look around for stuff that grows here, and then you know that it's ethically picked and You know, you can leave little gifts and what have you. It's always worth having a look around. But obviously be careful when you're burning stuff. It's still smoke. It smells beautiful. It's really fresh and clean, and it's really good for cleansing your aura. It's nice as an offering as well. I use it for all sorts, just I love it. Black cedar. It's a really nice flower essence that goes with this as well. So let me just clear my throat and we'll begin. So making sure that your feet are on the floor. Feeling Mother Earth beneath your feet. Just taking a moment to really settle into your body. If you're inside and you got your feet up, just imagine that your feet are on the ground. And I always like a lot of people, I always like to imagine that I have roots growing out of my feet. So let's begin by taking a nice deep breath in. And releasing. Do this in your own time. Don't wait for me to say breathe out, or just do it in your own time. So breathing in. Just feeling yourself arriving. Noticing how your body feels. Settling in, listening to the noises around you. And just imagine now that the roots, they're going down, down into the ground from the soles of your feet. And see these roots twisting and turning, spreading wider. And just wiggle your toes and imagine your feet embedded in Mother Earth. And feeling the energy moving up through your body. Every time you breathe out, feeling more and more relaxed. Noticing every single muscle, feeling it get looser, feeling your body heavier. All in your legs, your tummy, your back, your upper back, your arms, your fingers, your neck, your shoulders. Your shoulders do a little work holding up these heavy heads of ours. Just lift your shoulders up and then drop them down. Give them a little wiggle, moving your head side to side. Just gently stretching and releasing any tension you've got there. Okay, drop your head forward, feeling that lovely, lovely stretch right up the back of your neck. Taking a breath in and lifting your head up at the same time and breathing out. Okay. So take your attention to the top of your head, right up around your crown chakra, and feeling that relaxing energy moving into your crown and your head space. Open up your energy to the healing energy of the universe, inviting only what is good for you right now in. And imagining now as the light travels down from the highest source of love, feeling a sense of peace, a sense of oneness. Bring this feeling down into your third eye, and then allowing it to travel down into your throat, down into your heart. And just feeling this sense of calm. And bring in the image of the snake. And imagine this around your spine. Moving up from the bottom to the top of your head. And you may have noticed in the card that there was either a seed or an egg, depending on how you saw it. And just spend a moment focusing on this seed. What does this seed mean to you? A new beginning, rebirth, and ask for a little bit of insight into what it is that you need right now. Feeling the energy flowing through your body. This light coming down from the highest source, moving down into and around all your body, taking away any tension. And allowing it to move down your body. And imagine anything that is no longer serving you to just be released through your fingers and your toes. Asking Mama Earth to recycle this no longer wanted energy into something useful and beautiful. like to just thank the energies of the universe, Mama Earth, the card, the 7 blessings of Eve. Just give a little gratitude for all your blessings today. Sometimes it's hard to see your blessings, but they're always there. They're always there. There's always a blessing in the burden. And sometimes, and more often not, the burden in the blessing. Okay, so bring your attention now back to your feet. Give your feet a little pitter patter on the floor. Rub your hands together. Open your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. And just let that breath go. And thank you for listening. That wasn't actually the meditation that came with that card, although it was quite similar. And you guys that work with me regularly know that I have a rough plan, and it doesn't always go according to plan. I just kind of do my own thing. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. It's a really good card. I really like it. So, okay, lots of love, everybody. Be kind, look after yourselves, and look after each other. And have a lovely rest of today, and rest of the week, and tomorrow. The cards will be back next week. Thank you. Lots of love.